You know, since, what is it, 1774?
1774, over 250 years.
I mean, how many fashion brands even last a decade?
Yeah, I can't name them because I just remember the first time I heard that, 1774. My jaw dropped. I was like, wait, did they say that wrong? Like, what? And then, yeah, and then when you start to really look at the history, I love going to Birkenstock's social media as well because they put up some really fun historic facts, and that you can just get lost in that rabbit hole. It's great.
You know what I love about the khaki one? It reminds me, I used to have a doll, like I think it was like a G.I. Joe, and it reminds me of the little tiny shoes were this color. Because it looks like little army green shoes.
You're right.
Like the little. So anyway, it's called khaki. I think I'm having flashbacks to my childhood right now. But this is khaki, and it is the EVA. This is the water, the beach, the boat, the lake. This is the one you have near those, the summer fun.
Yep.
This is called Lime. Really fun. Again, you see the hardware. Which is, is it metal hardware? I think it is not even metal.
It's not, it's a plastic.
Because it's meant to be water safe.
Yep.
And then these two are pretty close. That's called metallic anthracite. Is that just black?
Black,
okay.
Yep. And then white.
Yeah. So metallic anthracite, black. And then the one up here is metallic silver.
Yep.
So let me show these together. The metallic anthracite is just a little bit, that's this one. Metallic anthracite is a little bit darker than metallic silver. And this is, the EVA, this of course is the most affordable of all the Birkenstocks. It has the Birkenstock shape of the footbed.
Yes.
But you're good to go day one.
Yes, absolutely. So many great things about the EVA. The reason why we brought the EVA to the market is the fact that we really had the demand for a waterproof shoe because Birkenstocks are sandals. You want to wear them to the beach, to the pool. This is the shoe you're going to do that with. So you can get these wet. You can walk in the surf. The kids can be splashing by the pool. You can wear this on the boat. They are the most lightweight ones that we have also, and this is all made from one big whole piece of EVA, which is a moldable foam. It does have that contoured footbed that you know and love from Birkenstock. The difference is that because it doesn't have the cork and latex, it does not mold to your foot. So slightly less of a customized experience, but you're still getting all that great support that you want. And because it is a foam, it does have a little bit more of a cushion feel to it, has a little bit more flexibility to it. So right out the go, you're gonna wear these. So let's walk through that contoured footbed again, just so you know this is that true Birkenstock. You have that deep heel cup. You have that great arch support, which is going to support all four arches of your foot. You have that nice wide toe box, which is going to allow your toes to stretch out, giving you that proper alignment. You have that raised toe bar, which allows your toes to have that gripping motion, helps keep the shoe on your foot, by the way, so you have less of that like slapping motion on a slide, right? That's always usually comes with a slide as you hear that like slapping motion. So that gripping, and also of course the customized straps are going to keep that shoe on your foot. The customized straps, still happening here with the EVA. I know a lot of people have tried to dupe Birkenstocks, and that's one of the ways you can tell the difference is a lot of times their straps are not customized.
Oh.
Yeah. You can't move them. Yeah, a lot of times they just stay in one spot, but these are customizable, so you're still going to adjust these. And of course, you've got your Birkenstock logo in there, so you know this is a real, true Birkenstock. But look at the flexibility of this. You have that same EVA, that same, grid pattern from Birkenstock. That's really our kind of iconic grid pattern there. And then this is just super lightweight. Now, I wore these. These were the ones, I brought 2 different pair of Birkenstocks with me to Europe last summer with my family. I wore the EVAs more than anything else.
Really?
Because they were so lightweight and easy to put on. It was really hot out. So we were often by the water if we could. We went to Positano, we went to Capri. These were the shoe that I wore more than anything. And they are so lightweight, they don't take up hardly any room in your bag. If you live in Florida, definitely, I always tell people you want to have both. You want to have your traditional Birkenstocks because that's what molds to your foot, gives you the customized experience. But you want to have the EVAs as well. So I'll keep these in my pool bag. This is what I wear on every boat. I was just wearing them this weekend on a boat that I went on with some friends. I'll keep them in a bag in the back of my car in case we have a rain shower.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get out and ruin my traditional Birks. So these are the ones that I always keep handy. And these are the ones my kids wear the most often also because they're just so easy to grab and go.
And they're so incredibly lightweight. This army green color is called khaki. We have the lime, which is what Cara is wearing on the runway. Really fun, kind of like sherbet color. And then we get into like, the neutrals, the classic, which is the metallic anthracite, the solid black, white, and then the silver metallic, which is, you can see the difference between the metallic anthracite and then the silver metallic. But I think what really strikes me is, and also what you're gonna notice when you open up the box and take them out, is like, they're just like, it's like they're gonna float away. They're just like light as a feather. They feel like nothing.
And yeah, if they fell into the pool, they're gonna float up to the top. They're not gonna sink to the bottom. They are
They're not
super
sinkers,
light.
they're swimmers.
Yeah, they're definitely swimmers. These are also, like, we like to keep our shoes right outside the door, or at least a few pair of shoes just for convenience if we're, running out. These are the shoes I feel most comfortable keeping outside because it's not going to get compromised by humidity or any rain. So they just make a great easy slide, very convenient. We go on our walks every evening in these. I mean, wear them all the time. I love them. If you're going to a water park,
yeah,
you're gonna be
and
walking
$10
around.
in free shipping and handling for Birkenstocks. So incredibly affordable. And I know people are talking about what's going to happen with prices and everything. If you want a pair of Birkenstocks, get these now.
Yes.
I don't know, who knows what's going on in the world.
Oh, my
but
goodness.
I know.
Stock up now, right?
Stock
I
up
see
now.
so many people doing that, sharing their hacks and stuff of where they're getting stuff. It's like, just get yourself a 3-year supply.
And Birkenstocks will never go out of style.
Yeah.
That's what I really like. I do have, personally, I have two Papilios and then the Arizona